Hello there, and welcome. I'm Fly Penguin. This is Against the Moon. I did a first look in another video. I will link that up in the top right. And that was just the prologue. And so I want to hop into the roguelike missions to kind of show what a traditional run looks like, and to kind of show off that mode as well, because I think that's where the meat of the game really is. And that's where I've personally had the most fun with it. So Against the Moon, this was developed by Code Heretic and published by Black Tower. It's available today. It is a deck builder, unlike most of what I've seen. I think Nowhere Prophet is probably the closest closest game that I could kind of say is like within the same family. Prologue we tried in the other video. Go check that out if you want to watch the first 20 minutes of that or so. And then Illuma Run is the roguelike mode. So right now we don't have any rules. I'm assuming those will come after we get some wins. Wins I have none of. There are 4 characters to start with. It looks like one of them is locked, so I guess 3 to start. One to kind of aspire towards. They have various levels of health, attack, and abilities. And so if you click on them, they also come with Arcana, and Arcana are what you would traditionally think of as cards in a deck builder, or they're just units essentially. So this guy is strong, and does a lot of damage and has a lot of health, but he costs a lot. That's that purple hexagon up in the top right. And then these are single-use, low energy effects that kind of like spells, if you want to think of them that way, if you're familiar with Hearthstone or Slay the Spire or any of those kinds of deck builders. We have these 3. We can't really do much to change them. We can kind of just like rotate them and flip them in different positions. I like the randomize button for whenever this guy gets added, and it looks like there'll be more as well. I don't know if they're hidden or if they're not in the game yet. I don't believe this is in early access, but maybe more content is planning to be added here soon. So firing up the roguelike missions, you start with this. You see who your overall boss is going to be. And I know this changes each round, so I don't know if you can glean any information just from their picture. I haven't actually made it that far yet. We have our upgrade path, which we can kind of explore later. And then we have our deck, our Arcana. Each one of our heroes is providing us with 4 different Arcana units and then 2 spells. So these 2, each set of 2 is coming from one of our one of our Ulturi. Ulturi is kind of the word for a hero. They are legendary warriors of the city, and that'll make more sense if you flip through the prologue. But and then this is our Ark's HP. Once the sarcophagus is destroyed, the mission is lost. And then these are our stats, and this is a like an overall counter. You can kind of benefit from getting sarcophagus charges, and that'll make some sense here in a little bit. But basically, you can permanently, or for at least a run, upgrade yourself to get different effects. So charges to scout area, use charges to restore 5 HP, use charges to bite the Delecti into the next battle. I don't know what any of these do. I haven't really done them, so I don't actually know what sort of effects they have, what's strong, etc. But I do know that I'm gonna go after this guy. So we'll attack you. My rewards are a meta cube and an Arcana cell, and that will make sense very shortly. So I think this is where the game really gets difficult as well. I played through a portion of the prologue, and I was you're kind of just stomping everything because it's it's meant to be that way. It's a prologue, for example. These enemies weren't in there, but and this is where the difficulty spikes pretty hard. So we have our 3 heroes. Each of them has a different ability that we can use once we have enough energy. We typically get energy once per turn unless we play some units, such as these guys, that give us energy whenever you play them onto the board. Your attacks occur horizontally, so in each group, each row, and the red marks will show kind of where the attack begins and ends. So if everybody attacks at the same time, this unit has 2 attack and has 8 health. My unit has 4 health and 2 attack, and they will both deal 2 damage to each other. So you can imagine that over more than one attack, this unit's going to win out, but I can kind of alter the effects of that as we go. This guy is special, Shibo. He, whenever he is destroyed, or whenever one of them is destroyed, all other Shibos are destroyed as well. So we want to really make sure we concentrate on one of them, which I think is going to be this guy. I think we're gonna try to take him out. So let's play. And I'm not terribly familiar with the cards. I've given it a kind of a quick... Yeah, let's lower your attack so that one of my units will actually survive a little bit longer. I've given it a quick try. I've probably done 2 or 3 of these rogue runs, and I've died nearly every time. So definitely let's deal 2 damage to you. And then whenever you die, so we did enough to kill him. Whenever he dies, this one should die as well too. But I think it'll get its attack off first. So let's fire that out. Our 2 units strike, we deal 6 damage, and any overflow damage gets hit to the enemy commander. And if we can kill the commander, we can win the round. So yeah, so you're much weaker now because this unit spikes up whenever you play it, but then it's kind of weak the turn after. I think honestly, I think we start to build up a little bit. So let's initiate by playing you. You make something cheaper. You made this guy cheaper. Cool. So let's not play you yet because you cost 3 and I want to use all 4 of my Luma each turn that I'm provided. So let's do that. And this guy's actually really strong. I didn't realize that. They have 3 attack and 2 defense. So we're going to be able to do 6 damage total, 4, 2, and then the 6 up here. We're going to deal 3 damage to the Shibo, and then we're going to take 1 damage to our hero. It's relatively easy to get a hang of. I think it takes a little bit to kind of intuitively read the UI. I would like to see the numbers, the health, and the attack of these guys kind of at a glance. Maybe if it was like right next to him or something, like right here in this little in the perimeter of the hexagon that he's standing on, because I feel like I'm always hovering to try to remember, and that's a little bit it just kind of breaks the flow of the game a little bit, but it's not too big of a deal for now. So we're doing a lot of damage here. I'm worried that he's gonna die. That's unfortunate because he has a lot of damage output, so I'd like to keep him alive however possible. This is a 2 mana 2 defense 3 attack unit, so it's actually relatively strong. This unit's really strong as well. If we can knock out this Shibo, which I think we can with you. Yeah, since we can knock you out, we'll kill both of these guys, which is awesome. So let's drop you down. You will shield. Yeah, that's this guy's special ability. And then we'll kill this guy, and I don't know what you do. Zess? X's? Whenever Zess is destroyed, gain +1 energy. So you're gonna kill my Siren, but that's kind of okay. This guy's tanky anyway. He's meant to take a bunch of damage, and we have enough energy to use all of their specials. But I'm gonna hold on to it just 1 turn because these units are pretty weak. I'm gonna save it for whenever we're like overwhelmed. So no damage to face there, but we did manage to kind of fend off, and we're at a point now where I think we can probably use one of our abilities. So if we gain 3 attack, gain 3 HP, and then fight an enemy with the highest HP value, she's going to hit this guy. So I don't really want to use that because this enemy is not too spooky, but this guy dealing 3 and 3, these guys are kind of spooky. So I'm going to use Sanctitus Might, which is a Galdir special, and he essentially stuns all 3 of the units on the other side, or stuns 3 of any units on the other side, and I really like that. All right, well, let's take advantage of this while they're down. I think we I think we kill. Wait, how many damage does this do? This does 2 damage. I think we kill you, and then we'll get the 1 damage off to the face. We're already doing 5 to you, so I think we maybe like play you and then play you, and next turn we'll get a lot more damage off. Yeah, because these guys pop up on the field stunned, but then next turn they'll have 3 attack. So next turn they'll be able to do a lot more. We only did 1 damage. We're really trying to just beef up here. We don't have any damage in this lane, so I think we should fix that. You are going to die. How are you going to die? Oh, these guys are strong. That's how you're going to die. Let's shield up you, and then we'll play this guy, and he will deal enough damage to push through. And since you die, you will die as well. Okay, I think we're in a good spot. All of these units are going to die. All right, everybody's dead. We did 4 damage to the face, and we've got enough sitting here to kill him next turn, I think. Yeah, 8 just up front. We will gladly... No, let's use it. Let's use a special. Let's do this, and you'll kill him, I'm pretty sure. Kill him. Fight. Do it. Now, please. Thank you. Okay. I didn't know when she was going to attack. All right, we should be good. We got the extra damage from her ability, and we'll just fire that out. So that was 1 run, or 1 encounter, I guess. We didn't lose any health, which is nice. We got, yeah, good stuff. We managed to win. We got our rewards. We got a Metacube, Arcana, Cell, Architect, all this good stuff. And we'll be able to see what these do in more detail right now. So I'm skipping through. I like these pulsars. They're actually much stronger than I thought, but they cost a lot. I will collect another pulsar, I think. And then, what do you got for me? So this is new, actually. I haven't seen this. This will target one of my own heroes and then give them 3 HP. And then I think this guy gives shield, gain 2 shield. Yep. And then attack of one of the enemy minions is reduced by 1. We never really used this in the last fight. Can we reroll? Oh, we can reroll. I didn't know that was an option. What do you do? Deal 1 damage to all creatures in the target squad. I think a squad is a row, by the way. Progressive bot, gain 1 attack if there are no other Luma bots on the battlefield. So you would be a 3/3/3 unit. And then you give my artillery 1 attack, protection, and set HP to 1. I don't like that setting HP to 1. I think that'd be a little more situational. Let's go with the progressive bot. And I think that's going to be a relatively strong unit. Okay, so now we can upgrade, which is awesome. So when you start to upgrade, you can click on a unit, and they have 2 paths. And this is where I think you can really have some control over your deck. This is a really cool mechanic, in my opinion. The units, it looks like they're locked. I don't know if you have to win with them or maybe get some experience of some sort. What do you upgrade into? So you become way more expensive, more health, way more damage, and you generate 5 shields if there are 3 or more Lumas in the game, which we don't have any of the other ones. So this would be good, but we need to guarantee those 5. What do you give me? You become more expensive, same health, less damage, but more energy. I actually don't like that. Right now I'm kind of using you as an energy and damage dealer. What do you upgrade to? You upgrade one of these in the tutorial, actually. So we have tactical, generate 2 shields, and then script is something that happens at the end of every turn. So I like that because that means we're just going to kind of passively reduce the damage on one side by 2. What do you upgrade into? 7, you're huge. I don't think I can afford you, actually. Initiation, gain protection. So I love that he's super tanky, but I don't actually have an extra Luma generation. Can I upgrade these guys? I can. Okay, I don't think I want to worry about these. Let's upgrade, which one are you? The tactical frog. Generate 2 shields in each squad. I think I want the 1 floor bigger than the 2 floor. Plus you stay relatively cheap, so let's go with the 1. I think we have 1 more upgrade as well. You get much stronger and super cheap. I like that because you kind of fulfill the same role. All right, collect Metacubes upgrade. Now we go back to the map. So we gained 1 of these. We gained a charge. Once we get enough of them, we can do the different things that I was talking about. We can go with remove. We can go with a Metacube, a charge again, or we can heal up. And I don't think we need the heal, so let's go with the remove. I think I maybe want to take out some of the. I kind of want to take out some of the. Oh, what are they called? The ones that reduce the damage of other enemies. I don't think we've really been using those. What do you do? Script leader gains 1 HP. So the leader is him, so we'll be doing 2 damage and then he'll be gaining 1 back, so that makes sense as to why this is that way. I think what we do, honestly, is we start firing up our shields. So we'll put you there. You are an aggressor, so you deal a lot of damage. And I want to clear this guy out relatively early. Oh, you don't do any damage because you're stunned. That's right. I will reduce your damage. So now you don't do anything, and it's just going to be kind of a wash of a turn. It's a little slow, combat-wise. I'm used to playing roguelikes with like the right mouse click held down. Holy crap. Okay. Let's deal with this problem. What are you? You are corrupted, which means you'll destroyed at the beginning of next turn. So you all have 1 health, and you do a lot of damage. Yeah, you're going to kill like 2 of my heroes. But you all are basically super susceptible because you're going to die next turn. So I think we need to find a way to play anything to keep you alive. I don't like this. I don't like this. We could kill one of them and then play you, but that feels like a bit of a waste. Yeah, same here. I think maybe if we like... So you cost 4, you cost 4, you cost 2. I'm not going to be able to play both of you. I can play 2 of these or I can play 2 of these. The 3 is just kind of the odd one out at this point. All of my units here are going to die, which is unfortunate, but at least I'm going to kill the NID over here. Thank you, Xbox Live, for the random message in the middle of this video. We can put you here. And then I think we play you, and you're the only one that can survive through all these hits. And so that way we're still at least doing our 3 damage past. Alright, I like it. We should be okay. Yeah. Alright, so we didn't lose too much on that. We did take him down a few hits. Please don't play much. Alright, very cool. So we're gonna live through this. We're gonna deal a lot of damage. Let's try to like tank as much damage as possible. Let's get both of you guys out there. And we'll end our turn. I think there is a mode in the settings actually to boost the speed. Let me pop the settings. Yeah, fast animation mode. But I just don't have it turned on because I'm doing the introduction, obviously. And so if you're interested in tactical games, I think this is it's an interesting twist on the kind of like the roguelike. Oh my god, everyone is going to die. Forgive me. I have other things to attend to. What? 2, 4, 6, 2 no, 6, 5, 6. You're dead, you're dead. Both of you are dead. I can't use anybody special. I guess if I play this, I could use someone special. Oh man, okay. So they're over killing by 1 and 1. So I think if I could play 2 units, generating 2 shields is 100% what I want. But in what floor? So if I generate it right here, I think they'll still kill him because there's like 6 damage there and they'll hit him first. So I actually want to play you. You'll keep him alive. Now let's stun 3 of them. I don't know which 3 it'll stun. Okay, so it stunned 2 in this row. I'm okay with this guy dying. I wish that he would not die, but I don't think there's much I can do. We're just gonna play that and get a new cards for our hand. Oh, there we go. If we reduce you by 1, no, like anyone on this floor by 1, we'll keep this guy alive. Right? No. Pretty much everybody's dead no matter what. The only guy we can keep alive is this because he has a 0 here. So let's just like keep him alive. So we'll do that. You'll hit him, but you won't kill him. Everything else is dead no matter what. She's going to take some damage. Okay, so we're sacrificing it a little bit, but we're going to be able to at least probably take on the enemy next turn. And there's no downside to our units dying, other than we just want the maximum damage output. So 3... What's the most damage I could possibly do? 3 damage and 2 damage? Let's play you here. You'll make something cheaper. Okay, you made you cheaper. Let's do this and maybe it hits one of these 3 cost units. It did hit a 3 cost unit, very cool. Okay, so we should do enough damage now. We did 6 damage. Not quite. We're gonna be just shy. Yeah, 6 damage. He's dead, Galdir, but he'll be fine. He can recover. Oh, that's where the difference was. It was in the heal. We are going to push through, but if we leave things exactly as they are, we're going to take 5 damage. So let's try to find a way to like block all of that. If we throw you there, that's 3 up front, and we healed, or we saved this row. And then if we put, no, not you. How much do you have? You have 1 defense. If we put you there, we did it. Okay, so everyone's gonna die, but it's fine. I think if we use your ability, we shuffle, but then we get 1 back. We did. Very cool. So we'll get you back. You're just gonna block, honestly. I probably should have played you up top, but it's fine. 3 damage, that's all we needed. So even though everybody died, we saved ourselves from getting damage. So at this point, you should probably get the general flow of things. It is difficult. I think you probably are going to bash your head into the wall until you're able to beat and maybe get some upgrades. I think for whatever reason, your starting cards just are not strong enough to get any progress. Like we struggled really hard there. A defensive drone might not be a bad idea. I think giving one of our guys extra energy could be good, or extra health could be good. And then now we can remove 2 powers. So I want to remove... That's a great question. What do I want to remove? I think we yeet a Thurgo symbol and a attack reduce. Yeah, I'm cool with that. And then now we can go back to the map. I'm gonna play until we lose. This is 20 minutes in, but I think we're... Oh, look, little question mark, little event. Hey, nice. Galdir sat down next to Sophia on the edge of the iron cliff. The sun was setting over the valley, a rare, beautiful comfort. After a few false starts, Galdir finally turned to Sophia as she smoked her long, white pipe. Sophia, is it your duty to help all Turi, correct? Sophia sighed and stared into his eyes, puffing a huge cloud of smoke in his face. After a long pause, she said, I see. The great Galdir has finally decided to ask of his past. How did... Yes, I need to know who I really am. No, Sophia replied, tapping out the ashes from her pipe. You do not. Do you see the ash, Galdir? The tobacco has been spent and is of no use anymore. What really matters is in the fire. Do you understand? No. Ah, why must you sanctitous be so dense, Sophia cried. She spoke more slowly this time. I've seen your past already. Listen to me. All that matters is who you are now, the great shield of Arcs, the bane of Furos. Your mission is to save the city from ruin. All else is smoke and ash. Ah, yes, I understand. Thank you, Sophia. Get some sleep for once. No one can train around the clock, not even you. Remember, Arcs is in your hands and the moon does not forgive mistakes. I'll take watch tonight, don't worry. My poor little one, Sophia said under her breath once Galdir had left. The sun sank below the rim of the valley, giving into the moon's bleak light once more. Oh, okay, so we got some new stuff. I haven't seen these yet. The roguelike events, that's kind of cool. So we can generate 2 shields at the beginning of battle, or we can Galdir leaves Sophia and immediately returns to training. We can make his ultimate cost reduced 1, but it affects 2 creatures instead of 3. Oh, so it's easier to do, but it's going to cost us extra. Or easier to do, but it's going to be less effective. I think the 2 shields is actually strong, because the one thing I've noticed is that if you really get a good start, if you have a good start to where you're able to get a few units on the board. Oh, you only generated 2 for yourself? Oh, Galdir, you selfish man. Selfish man. All right, so we need to see what these guys do. You deal 1 damage to Arcs at the end of the turn, which is why I'm losing 3 just like off the bat. And then their leader gains 1 HP. Okay. So all of you do that. Any of you that are alive at the end of the round. I think you get stronger the more stuff I play. Attack increased by 1 for each creature in the opposing squad. So we're gonna kill you. Just to be blunt, I think that's the biggest thing we need to do is knock out that guy. So now we have some options. We have 4. We can either play you. She's gonna live. You are not gonna live. I think we need to heal up here, and then maybe play a defense shield. So let's play defense frog, and then we'll heal you by 2. Yeah, let's do it. I think we're probably still gonna take some hits because of that script attack, but at least we have like a kind of a foundation here. We do not have a foundation. We didn't take any hits from the script either though, because they were all dead. So we will take hits from the script for these 2 because they're not going to die. We need to boost our damage. So you need to get big and beefy. You, I think, should probably hang out. Wait, how much energy do you cost? You cost 3. You should probably hang out here. You're gonna put up a shield, and then you'll generate another shield next turn. Everyone's dead on this floor. Okay, all right. Top floor, top row, top squad. You're just done. But at least I got my hits off. We didn't actually take any damage. We just lost our Sophia. All right, 2-4. You have 4 health. If we can play you, and then maybe an aggressor behind you. Yeah, I think we do that. We should be able to hit next turn pretty hard. And I'm okay with him taking some damage because he has 6 health. Okay, so we're at 9. This should be a good amount of damage here. Yeah, 3. Oh, I don't want him to die. I really don't want him to die. So let's damage you. And then we'll plop one of these guys down. And that's going to take all of our energy, but at least... Wait. Oh, they got stronger. Alright, so pause them. Stun them out, dude. Yeah, good stuff. Galdir, you're the man. We will deal 6 damage. We don't have any more. That should be good. We should definitely get the kill next turn. We'll have lethal. Using gaming terms. Alright, where can I make sure that I don't take any damage? 3, 2, 3. I need as much health as possible on this side of the board. We'll have 4 now. Still 2 damage. Throw me you down? Should be 0 damage, right? No, by putting you down, I've made everybody stronger. I forget that that's how this works. Okay, so we're just gonna get the kill and we'll just end it. So we're gonna take some damage, but I think that might be a good place. We should encounter the we should be encountering the boss here soon, actually. Ramuro Monk here. What the heck? Gain protection on play, and then Ultiri in the squad gain 1 attack and 1 HP. I love you. Or destroy up to 3 shields. Target minion gets 2 attack. This one seems like a rare drop, because I think he is totally a surprise. I did not expect to have him. And we have 1 removal. I don't think these Nagas are doing it for me. They're like just as strong as a lot of other things that I have. I guess because they cost 3, that's their special, or why they're special. Yeah, I'm gonna toss the Naga. I don't think it really has the same effect that I want. How about you? You could be upgraded, same cost. You get a sweet helmet. You turn into a guardian armor, and you execute your thing every turn. Oh, but you have 1 health. Whenever allied minion summon or mirror launcher takes 1 damage. Whenever an allied minion is summoned, Ramuro Ma officer takes 1 damage. Oh, so you would die. So I need to like play you and then keep you out. That seems kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that that's gonna be for me. I would love to... Wait. Attack of all creatures in a target squad reduced by 1. I think we make this card better. I still think you're good, but I don't want to make you like impossible to play, because it seems like if you die every time, then we're just going to be at a bad spot. So what do you guys do? Whenever there are 3 more behemoths on the battlefield, gain 5 attack, plus 5 HP, and corruption. And good to see that Galdir is doing his shield again. So we need to make sure that you guys don't spawn 3 of them, it sounds like, because then they're going to get massive attack and damage boosts. So let's play... Yeah, we don't really have much. We have a lot of spells in this first hand. We could do this and reroll. I think that rerolls a little bit. We'll play you to get some damage going. I think we play... I'm okay with you taking a hit. I think we play you as well. Alright, so now we have a bunch of damage coming out. Good to get a kind of a foundation set as well. Yeah, 6 damage. That's awesome. So many moondogs. What is going on? Ability execute every turn. This creature will be destroyed at the beginning of the next turn. Okay, so they are corrupted and they will all die, except for... No, they will all die in 2 turns because they gain corrupted at the end of this one. So let's do something like... We play you. You made this guy cheaper. We play you. And then you're just gonna die. But you're gonna wipe out everything here. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So we're losing units. You have to like tactically lose your units and be okay with really, like, I guess the sacrificial part of it. Like, you really have to understand when to sacrifice units and when to let front rows go so that you can really hit face. I like that style of play. I kind of dig the aesthetic of it as well. Some of the art in the beginning and in the prologue is really, really nice. And so I think they're doing a good job. There's just a few UI tweaks I'd like to see. Wait, hold on. No, never mind. There's a few UI tweaks I'd like to see that I think would really round it out. We just haven't quite seen the full polish yet. But overall, I think it's a very promising roguelike, and it's also a very promising deck builder. Even though it doesn't really feel like a traditional deck builder, I think they do a good job of kind of, I don't want to say hiding, but of kind of just like hiding that. How can we? Yeah, I think let's have you attack this guy. I'm pretty sure you'll knock him out, because I want to be sure that we don't get 3 behemoths on the other side of the map. Okay, so there's the 5. Between the ambulance and the plane going overhead, I am so sorry. We can reduce the attack of everyone in this squad by 1. So that makes these guys just, they're not, we don't need to worry about them anymore. Let's have you deal 4 damage to this guy. Or deal more damage to this guy. Attack through, and then my shield's died, but at least he'll come back. Give me that shield. Give me that shield. Shield. Yes. It's like a wonderful monkey toad hybrid. Okay, Ramiro Monk, I need to make sure you stay alive. Everyone got spooky on me all of a sudden. Okay. Okay, 777. Yeah, we didn't kill it in time. So we're gonna take a lot of damage here. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I think we have to sacrifice our side lanes to be able to get this middle lane moving. Yeah. So here's what we do. We put you out there. You have protection. You boost her up. I don't think you boost anybody else. You just boosted her. And then we will play this guy. No, wait. You have 1 attack. You make something cheaper. You have 1 attack. We'll play you. You make this guy cheaper. We're going to take a lot of damage, but we're going to clear the middle path. Yeah, 2. Alright, well, all my heroes have died. All my friends are dead. We should be able just to kind of shove through, I think. I don't really know. We have so much damage on our side, on their side. If we play you there, we should be able to push through next turn. I'm a little spooked. She's not going to take any damage though, which is good. We still have her ability if we want to use it. Your arcs also has an ability. You can use this, and then we can deal 4 damage to everybody, which is a really nice way to kind of get critical. But it takes way too many energy to use. Like, we're not going to be able to use it all the time. So very, very use sparingly kind of thing. If we put you there, we have 3 energy left, and I think we can toss you out there, which will deal 3 damage. Oh, we have no damage. Let's shuffle. We got 1 energy and we shuffled. That doesn't do anything. Alright, we'll end. We don't have anything that's free, which like is interesting, because I feel like we need free cards because we're just not able to play that much. We're limited so much by the amount of Luma we have. So I really need like a way to boost our Luma production. Alright, we're gonna do 5 damage now, which means if I put you there, we should just deal enough. That'll be alright. We're gonna take the hits, but I want to really show off the final boss on this round. Also, this is the best I've ever done, so it's nice to capture that on film. It's nice to have it out there. We'll get an Ultori upgrade, which is cool. I'll show you how that system works. Yo, what do you do? Dude. Deals 2 damage to the Furos leader. I think you have a place on my squad. I think we need to yeet some of these guys here soon. We probably should not have gotten an extra pulsar because they're way too expensive to play. Okay, so we have an Ultori upgrade. We can move Galdir forward, which means that something can go behind him, and he has so much health that he becomes an 8 HP tank. We can also make Amara gain attack, so she can be a big attacking unit, but I think she has like 2 health or something. And then we also can draw additional. I don't think we have a problem with draw. I think our biggest problem is keeping units alive and dealing damage. So I'm actually thinking we go Galdir upgrade, and then we move him forward, and then here are the other upgrades. So we're going to be able to have him ignore a blow and set his HP to 8, or generate 5 shields when someone uses their ultimate. That's fantastic. Okay, so good to know. We're going to be able to kind of chew through those. Alright, so we've already gotten our upgrade. Time to fight the final boss of the round. And I don't know how many worlds there are either. I don't know how many of these there will be. Asmich script teleports to a random position in another squad. Moonshell. What does Moonshell do? Oh, that should explain. So the moon, we are against the moon, and that is kind of where all of these enemies are coming from. They're all very lunar in nature, and we need to, we probably should play the tutorial or the prologue. Watch that other video if you're interested in some of the background lore. But it's really kind of cool. I've set up a really nice like start to the lore. We are going to immediately take damage. I do not like that. So I think what we do is we protect Galdir by throwing, or not protect Galdir, we protect this tactical drone by throwing him behind Galdir. And then we find a way to kind of like keep units there. Or put a unit here. Yeah, I think we put a Naga here. Oh, we also could reduce the damage too just by doing this. And that would be a more permanent effect, I think, than playing the Naga. So I think we do this. And we keep this middle lane open, because this is just going to be shielded up. So we'll just put like 2 heavy attack units here, and they should have no problem chewing through. What do? They gain 1 attack and lose an HP when I summon a unit. Interesting. So they're going to be relatively strong right now, but if we can find a way to lower their attack kind of permanently, we'll be in a better place. You'll block 2 hits, and you will take off 2 damage. I think we want to do this, because if we can lower this guy's damage like permanently, we'll really save ourselves some trouble. Okay, so everybody attacks, you took 2 damage, you slip into your wormhole, and you pop out here. We'll get 2 more shield, which they will break through, but at least our tactical drone's alive, so it'll keep this row kind of firing at all cylinders. What if I put you here? I want to kind of protect you, keep you alive a little bit. Cool. So everyone's down to relatively low health. We need to find a way to play 2 units, but we're not going to be able to. I think if we do this, we'll save our Sophia. There we go. It would have been nice to have played 1 more unit to kill him, but we can't always do it. Amara, no. We did take a lot of damage there, which is, this is gonna hurt. This guy's gonna hurt. Okay. I think we should play the Soul and maybe a Pulsar. No, Siren will make something cheaper. So let's go with Siren here. Save ourselves some energy. You become a 1-cost unit, which means I can play you. How much damage do you have? 1 damage. I can play you like here to protect these guys in the back. 1 more unit, so if we play our Naga, this guy should die. And then we'll deal a ton of damage to this Asmic. Yes, alright, 5 damage, very cool. Alright, that should be a good, I think we're kind of at a position of, we're on the back foot a little bit. A little bit on the back foot. We're not really getting energy at the rate that I'd like to, so I think we need to start playing these Pulsars that are in our hands. We can play 1 there to save you. What do you do? Whenever I play Magicka, this unit gains 1 attack and loses an HP, so it's kind of the inverse of the previous unit. I don't actually want to play that, because I don't want him to gain. So let's just end our turn. Not having much Luna is really hurting us. But the board looks good right now, because we can stun. We can finally stun. So I think we stun enemies. Cool, we stunned this guy, we stunned these 2, and then we're gonna take 1 damage and 2 damage. I think we can go around that, right? You have a lot of HP, or a lot of damage. You have a lot of damage. You should go right here. You should go right here. And now we'll have 2 more. I probably should have done that better. It's okay. We wasted some energy, but we did 2 damage. No, Sophia. Honestly, Galdir is all I need, man. Just keep me going with this guy. We're gonna take a lot of damage though. 7 and 4. Ooh, okay. So we need to find a way to mitigate that. Let's put you there. You will pop some shields. That's gonna heal us a lot. We'll put you here. And since you're big and beefy, you're gonna protect 4 HP. No, you're not. We have made this worse. because we summon more units, these guys got stronger. So I think that's gonna be the end of it. But it is interesting. If you're enjoying what you see so far, go purchase the game or wishlist it, or go look into it a little bit more. It is Against the Moon. We definitely lost. Against the Moon. It was released today. I have another video showing the prologue. I kind of wanted to put 2 different looks down depending on what you were looking for. So we made it through the roguelike portion, or one run of the roguelike portion, and we can now go visit the lab, which will let us research some of these new skills. And this is all of the cards that are available in the deck. And you can tell that I'm maybe like a third of the way through just to start. I hope more pop up, but I think maybe that's the case because there's some of these that I've like never seen. So we will research you. Globe warp, or glob warp. We got glob. Very cool. And we can do another one. Ego Collision. Target minion gains 1 attack and fights with the creature in a mirrored position. Yeah, so we're gonna have kind of that. I feel like I probably got more because I have a beta version of the game. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this is Against the Moon. I put out more content similar to these Let's Tries and Let's Plays and whatnot. My name is Fly Penguin, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.